OBX Wave Report. This is my moving day, and I am Robert Scribbler, your OBX Wave reporter. And I'm here to talk about all things waves, beach lifestyle, weather, and climate. And today is certainly an adventure for me because I'm getting ready to move, and my beautiful, clean transport automobile here, the Tesla Model 3, decided to go to sleep uh, on my moving day. So when it rains, it pours. When the Model 3 goes into sleep mode, it's you can't start it or anything. So I'm gonna have to take it to a service center, and hopefully they can get it going so that I can get down to the Outer Banks for you guys. So for today, I'm going to talk a little bit about clean transportation because I wanted to anyway, and now with Tesla, the Model 3 here going to sleep, it gives me the opportunity to talk clean transport just a little bit. But in any case, I'm not going to go through all the various locations for the Outer Banks today like I typically do. I'm just going to give you a general overview of surf conditions at the Outer Banks. Today is actually pretty good at the Outer Banks. The waves are coming in between 2 and 5 feet, with the best waves actually on the northern end. So right now at Jeanette's Pier, the surf conditions are 3 to 4 feet, with winds coming out of the north. It's a pretty brisk day down there as well, with temperatures in the lower 50s. Jeanette's Pier, for example, is 53 right now, and the ocean water temperatures are in the lower 60s. So if you do go out and brave the better surf conditions for today, do also please make sure that you've got your cold weather gear together. So today's report is going to be a little bit brief, but I want to talk a little bit about clean transport. One of the things that I've done to try and reduce my climate impact is purchase an electric vehicle. And electric vehicles, depending on which state you live in or how you charge it, are going to produce 50% or less lifetime emissions over the course of the vehicle. And as the manufacturing process for electric vehicles becomes cleaner and there are more clean energy inputs, that emissions reduction continues to improve. Here in Maryland, where I'm presently charging the vehicle on the grid, the equivalent mile per gallon equivalency is around 120 miles per gallon, which is insane. It's more than 3 to 4 times your typical automobile efficiency, wells to wheels emissions. So, fantastic vehicle. I've had very little maintenance on it. The only thing that I've changed so far is the tires, and just at the 60,000 mile mark, got some good new Goodyears. They're excellent tires. And the vehicle itself handles and performs extraordinarily well. There's no oil changes. Um, and I haven't had really any other maintenance except for one recall where they replaced the struts. And I didn't have to, that was on Tesla. So for today, having this issue is kind of ironic because I've had practically zero unexpected maintenance issues with the car so far. So it's a fantastic vehicle. I love it to death, but it doing this to me today on my moving day is not the best. Um, so for the wave report, we're going to talk a little bit about managing your lifestyle so that you can reduce your carbon impact. And clean transportation in the form of an electric vehicle is one way to really greatly reduce your carbon emissions. And one of the nice things about an electric vehicle is ultimately an electric vehicle can be plugged into renewable energy sources. So if you plug the vehicle into, like, say, for example, solar, then the emissions in use is zero. And the lifetime emissions also greatly go down. And so for myself, when we get our beach home set up, we plan to get some solar panels on our roof and charge the vehicle there. And that's going to help us increase the longevity of our ability to live on the coast by reducing the impacts of climate change. And hopefully we can get a lot of other people on board and do the same thing. So I know I wrote this, the title to this video saying that my Tesla Model 3 went to sleep on moving day, but I want to say that I do love the electric vehicle. Um, I mean, and this electric vehicle is fantastic. And I'll be looking to get other electric vehicles in the future. I think the next electric vehicle that I'm going to be looking at is the Ford F-150 Lightning. So we'll see about that. I'll do some more in-depth reviews on this vehicle and the Ford F-150 Lightning if we do get it in some future episodes. But I thought it'd be fun to do a little bit of tongue-in-cheek humor here on my moving day as I'm trying to organize all the crazy stuff to move down to the Outer Banks, and lo and behold, this car that I love just decided to to fall asleep on the day that I need to move. So, in any case, thank you for joining me. I know this is an abbreviated wave report. I will be doing some more in-depth wave reports once we do get down to Manio and on location at the Outer Banks. So, thank you for joining me, and I will see you soon.